Hey, what's happening, guys? Today on the channel, we're doing another keto cookie recipe. We're actually probably doing the most requested cookie recipe I've gotten from you guys over the past month or so. A lot of you have been asking if I could do a low-carb, keto-friendly snickerdoodle cookie recipe, so that's exactly what we're doing today. These are so easy, 11 out of 10 delicious. I can't wait for you to try them, so let's get started. Let's make these cookies. So first things first, guys, we're gonna preheat our oven to 325 degrees. While that's preheating, we're gonna take out a medium-sized bowl and crack one large egg inside of there. We're also going to be adding 3 tablespoons of some melted coconut oil to the bowl, along with a half a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Now we're going to take out a fork and just whisk all those ingredients until they're combined. Once they're combined, we're going to add a cup of superfine almond flour. More specifically, we're adding 100 grams of superfine almond flour to the bowl. As you'll see, I'm using a food scale to weigh out all the ingredients. I highly recommend you guys do the same. We're also going to be adding 2 tablespoons of some granulated erythritol to the bowl, as well as half a teaspoon of cinnamon, half a teaspoon of baking soda, a quarter teaspoon of baking powder, and just a pinch of salt. So now that we've got all the ingredients added to the bowl, we're just going to take out a spatula and mix all of them until a thick cookie dough batter starts to form. When it does, we're going to transfer the bowl to the refrigerator for just about 15 minutes. This is just going to help let the batter set a bit, and it will also make it easier for us to form cookies out of the batter once the time comes for that. So in the meantime, while our batter is refrigerating, we're going to get together our cinnamon sugar topping for the cookies. In a small dish, we're going to add 1.5 tablespoons of some granulated erythritol, as well as a half a teaspoon of cinnamon. Once you've got those added to the dish, you'll just want to mix those up until the cinnamon and the sugar combine with one another. And then at this point, we are all set to take our batter back out of the fridge and start forming our cookies. So what I like to do is just take a normal size cookie scoop and then just press the scoops out with my fingertips to form the shape of a cookie. Once they're shaped like a cookie, you can just dip them in that cinnamon sugar that we made earlier. Add them to a baking sheet lined with parchment paper and bake at 325 degrees for about 8 minutes. When they're done baking, you can remove them from the oven, and what I like to do is top them even with a little bit more cinnamon sugar. So I'll coat each cookie with a bit of baking spray. I use coconut oil, and then I just top them with whatever cinnamon sugar I have left from earlier, and I'll let them cool completely in the tray itself, because as the cookies cool, they set and they'll become much more cookie-like. But if you eat them hot, they'll be more like a cookie cake kind of consistency. But if you do take my advice and do let them cool completely before eating them, they'll turn out perfect, just like this. So that's today's snickerdoodle cookie recipe. I can't say the word snickerdoodle. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want the full written out recipe with the metric measurements and the macros, you can find that in the video description below, along with links to all the products that I used to make the cookies today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoy the cookies, and I'll see you in the next recipe.